We'll have our own event. We'll raise some money for the wounded warriors. We'll raise money for the vets. But when they sent out the Wise Guy press releases a little while ago, I was all set to do the debate.
Now, there are those who have been hardened by the political wars and do not make choices lightly. Our next guest is the former governor from the state of New York, who until recently was himself a candidate for president against people like Donald Trump. Now he has thrown his substantial political weight behind the one person he believes is the best to lead America, and can, in his mind and that of others, bring some common sense to a Republican race and party when it would appear the GOP is often careening out of control. Let's welcome Governor George Pataki to the Hardline. Governor, it's a pleasure to get a chance to speak to you again, and I want to get right to the endorsement that you've now given. You say that Marco Rubio is the guy that you will go to work for. You will do whatever it takes in order to get him elected. Why Marco Rubio?
Well, thank you, Ed, and I proudly endorse Senator Marco Rubio. He's ready today to lead America, and I think God knows we need a leader who pulls America together and helps us stand up to our enemies abroad and grow the economy at home. He has the experience. He's been very active on the Foreign Relations Committee and on the Intelligence Committee. He understands the threat of radical Islam. And he has a tax plan that would lower the rates so that we could keep jobs and opportunity here in America and grow our economy. So we need someone who can unite Americans, who has the right vision for the future of our country, and who can win the election. And I have no doubt that person is Senator Marco Rubio.
Two-part question then. Why then is Senator Rubio still trailing by such an immense margin to Donald Trump, and why is it that some people, even within the GOP itself, are working against Senator Rubio?
Well, it's a primary process. So you have people for candidates and people against candidates. And I think it's unfortunate that some of the other candidates have spent tens of millions of dollars attacking Senator Rubio, but it's part of the game and you win anyway. And, Donald Trump, to me, is not qualified to be president of the United States. You just heard him, and his attitude is it's all about him. It's not about America or the American people. It's about Donald Trump. And if he doesn't like the person who's going to ask the questions, he's going to take his ball and go home. And I think it's just outrageous. We've had a narcissist as president for 7 years. We don't need another one. We need someone who understands what America needs to come together to confront our challenges abroad and to grow our economy at home. I have no doubt that person is Senator Marco Rubio.
Let's get back to Donald Trump here for a moment. You brought him up. We certainly let in, and that's what everybody is talking about right now.
Yep.
Governor, is Donald Trump destroying the Republican Party, in your opinion?
Not at all. I do not believe he can or should be the nominee of the Republican Party. And I do believe we have excellent candidates who could win this election like Marco Rubio. But I think it's just unfortunate that someone who has just spewed nonsense, most recently the nonsense today. He doesn't like the questions, so he's not going to go to the debate. It's not about America, it's about him. And I'm tired of having a president who puts himself ahead of the American people. And that's what Donald Trump would do. So I'm for Marco Rubio. He's the right man. And I'm confident that as the American people and the Republican primary voters hear more from the candidates, Marco's going to win.
Then if we look at the debate, if Donald Trump does not show up for the debate, that means basically you will have Senator Rubio, Senator Cruz, others as well, who will finally be able to get their message out. All right, how do they then break through? Because you and I both know, Governor, that Donald Trump may not be in the room, but everybody's going to be talking about him. Don't they need to just walk away and stop talking about him? End of story?
Well, they can't just stop talking about him when it's all the media does. Donald Trump is a media hound. He is a promoter and a showman. And sadly, it seems we're in the era of the Kardashian view of politics. The more outrageous, stupid thing you say, the more press you get. And you make an intelligent policy address like Senator Rubio did on his reform of taxes to grow America's economy, and it doesn't get any attention. So I'm sure Senator Rubio will shine at the debate. I hope the American people pay attention and understand that government by sound bites, government by outrageous self-promotion is not what America needs. We need a leader with a vision who can bring us together, and that's Marco Rubio.
Then if we have, I got 30 seconds left here, if indeed, as you said, things that Donald Trump says are outrageous and stupid, what does that say then, though, Governor, to you about the people, the throngs who get behind him and say he is the man, and they don't even think of people like Marco Rubio?
Well, the media loves it, and the people, understandably, are angry with Washington and politicians. So am I. But what we have to do is convert that anger into support for a candidate who can channel it into a positive vision and positive leadership for America, and that is Senator Marco Rubio.
Quickly, if Donald Trump wins Iowa on Monday, is he the inevitable candidate?
No, not at all. I don't think he's the inevitable candidate any more than Hillary Clinton is the inevitable candidate. I don't think Hillary Clinton is fit to be president. I think she should be subject to criminal charges for her abuse of classified information. But I fear if Donald Trump is the nominee, we could end up with Hillary Clinton as president. Marco Rubio would beat Hillary Clinton and be an excellent president.
Governor Pataki, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll look forward to speaking to you again. The Hardline continues. And now this promotional message. If you are 5 to 10 years from retiring or already retired, here's an exclusive TV offer for Newsmax viewers only from Scott Carter, CEO of Lear Capital, the precious metals leader.
When banks failed and markets crashed, which investment helped protect your savings and also increased in value? Gold and silver. Call now to speak with a Lear Capital IRA specialist and ask for our gold and silver IRA rollover kit. And if you decide to roll over a portion of your retirement into gold or silver, we'll add $500 to your account free. When investors are given the right information, they make the right decisions. Let gold and silver help secure your retirement from another crash. Give us a call today.
Don't miss this exclusive offer, just for Newsmax viewers like you. Call 1-800-471-4500 or click on Lear500.com right now. 800-471-4500 or Lear500.com.